Hey, St. John's Church family, Pastor Tom here. As most of you are well aware at this point, my wife Alyssa and I and our 4 kids, we are anxiously awaiting the arrival of our little boy sometime by the end of September. And I want to first of all just thank you on behalf of my family, especially Alyssa and the baby, for your prayers and for your support throughout this pregnancy journey. Your love has been God's tangible sign of grace to us and has been a real part of his hands working in our life and carrying us through. So thank you so much. Also, I know a lot of you have been asking me, so who's going to be filling in for you, Tom, at St. John's when the baby's born? And I wanted to spend a few minutes now just sharing those plans with you, plans that have been in place for several months already, and plans that frankly, I'm really excited about. So first, beginning on Sunday, September 26th, Pastor Dawn Spees is going to be joining us at St. John's. And if that name rings a bell, that's because she is a familiar face to us. She joined us on a number of occasions before she and her family moved out of state a few years ago. She now resides in California with her husband Dan and their 13-year-old son. Dan is a Lutheran pastor himself. He's also a full-time military chaplain, and he is stationed not far from where they live today. And so be on the lookout because Pastor Dawn's going to send her own introduction in the coming weeks. But I know those of us who remember her and know her love her, and I know that you are just as excited as I am that she is going to be joining us here soon. And moreover, I am just so grateful that she and her family are willing to make this kind of sacrifice because the time she spends with us, she's going to be apart from her son and her husband in California. And so please join me as we lift them up in prayer now and thank God for the sacrifice they're making for us. If you don't know Pastor Dawn, and I say this with all sincerity, she is one of the most dynamic, gifted, and spirit-filled pastors I know. And I know a lot of pastors, and so just so very grateful she's going to be joining us for this. Now, she's going to be with us a total of 6 weeks. It'll start on September 26th. Her last Sunday will be on November 7th. She'll preach that Sunday. I'll be back that Sunday too, so I'll lead alongside her. And while she's with us for those 6 weeks, she is basically going to be fulfilling all of the roles and responsibilities that I normally do so that I can completely step away during this time. And that's going to include being present and preaching and leading worship on Sundays. It'll include attending meetings that I attend. It'll be leading our monthly junior high youth group that we're starting the month that I won't be here for that. It'll be presiding over any funerals that might occur when I'm gone and responding to any pastoral care calls that may come through as well. And as I look at the calendar, we have so many exciting things planned at St. John's this fall. You might not even notice that I'm gone, honestly. But taking these 6 weeks away, not only is it going to provide my family time to assimilate into becoming a family of 7, but it's also going to provide an additional opportunity for some sabbatical rest and renewal. Now, pastors are strongly encouraged to take a sabbatical once every 7 years, and usually what that looks like is 3 months away from the day-to-day responsibilities of the church. And understanding not just the biblical mandate of rest, but also the unique demands of full-time ministry and the high burnout rate among pastors across all denominations, a sabbatical offers time for rest and learning and renewal for the season to come and to continue to allow pastors and congregations to remain healthy and strong in everything God's calling them to do. And so recognizing all of this and the fact that I'm in my 10th year here at St. John's, our church council has graciously offered me this 6 weeks away and also some additional time next summer to provide for a time of sabbatical. And I do fully expect to be pretty busy with diapers and late night feedings this fall, but I also plan to spend time reading and praying and preparing for what God has next for us at St. John's. And my hope is to return to you in November refreshed and ready to continue to serve God and to serve our church and to serve our community together in whatever ways He has planned for us in the season to come. And so I just want to say I am beyond grateful just for, first of all, the privilege of being your pastor over this last 10 years, for your endless support along the way, and for the unique gift. And I recognize that's what this is a gift that this season will provide, so that I can be a husband and be a father, but also continue to care well for our church. And so thank you for that. And if you have any questions between now and the end of September, I'm here. I would be more than happy to answer those. You can reach out to our council president, Steve Quist, anybody in our leadership, or anyone on our amazing staff. But until then, Lord willing, I will look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Have a blessed week.